Hi everyone, with the March tournament now underway, let's get right into the meta for February 2022. In this video, we'll be going over the past month and how the meta changed/evolved. In February, we had 16 matches occur. Each week, we've seen new and different decks show up, and the following are the tiers for deck representation. Overlord tier, 50% or more, extremely likely to play against. Elite tier, 25% to 49%, very likely. Solid tier, 10% to 24%, likely. And Rogue tier, less than 10%, unlikely. Starting off, we'll look at each week before we analyze the month as a whole. In the beginning of February, we saw Steel Edge take over as the dominant deck with a 50% majority. This was quickly followed by an outstanding representation from Sunwalkers during the next week. Ironically, the week Steel Edge dropped off was the week that Dan B took the title, once again reinstating Steel Edge in the title picture. Other notable inclusions were Terosian Gambler, Terosian Impact, and the Angels making a return to the meta. With OTKs gaining popularity, Angels being picked up again for their Apex was a no-brainer. In the third week, we were thrown a curveball with the Angel archetype taking over with 28% overall. With Steel Edge now firmly in the title picture, players were scrambling to find their kryptonite. Terosian Impact stuck around due to its ability to shut down boards, but even then, it was still lacking the keys to success. Finally, in the fourth week, we had an even split between 4 different decks. While Sunwalker and Steel Edge maintained their popularity, interesting dragon hybrids in Gambler Dragons and Rogue Dragons arose. Looking back on the month as a whole, we saw 3 clear top dogs, those being Angels, Steel Edge, and Sunwalkers. Outside of this, we saw Life Gamblers sitting representation in 12% of decks. However, this was overshadowed by a whopping 24% of decks played using Terosians. With the new buffs now in full effect, this percentage is sure to increase, which leads into my predictions for February. The first was that Sunwalkers and Steel Edge would increase in numbers due to their meta. While the numbers have started to climb, it seems that counters are being more thoroughly sought out as well. The second was that Terosians would come back in force to combat the OTK decks that had risen like Starlet. With Starlet now fading out of the meta, you would think that Terosians would too, however, they have instead grown in numbers. This combined with their aforementioned buffs will for sure allow them to rival the top tier decks. My third prediction for last month was that Tactician would start to lose traction as more archetypal decks take over. Even though Tactician has not completely gone, it is obviously leaving the meta at this rate. For March, my 3 predictions are the following. First prediction is Terosian will become a major player in the game and will start to mount massive momentum. Number 2, I believe that dragons will start to pop up more in the meta. Even in hybrids, dragons seem to always make a big impact. Number 3, finally, I believe that Steel Edge will remain a dominant deck while the champion uses them. As mentioned at the beginning, our March tournament is in full effect with only the best advancing to the top. If you'd like to check out our community, the Discord link is in the description below. That being said, this was the meta for February 2022. Please leave a comment down below of your own predictions and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this kind of content. Until next time, this has been Tom. Have a great day.